Hi guys, it's Mrs. Mehlschau and I'm in my garden shed and I'm doing our video on the parts of a fertilized egg, and then we're going to candle the eggs that we have in our incubator and see how many of them are growing into little chicks. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at this worksheet that you guys have in your packet, and it has the different parts of an egg. And this is a fertilized egg, okay? Over here, the first thing we're looking for is the albumin. And this is the egg white. This clear, translucent, yellowy stuff around here is the albumin. This is the part that when you fry up an egg, it turns bright white. The next thing on our list is the chalaza. And this the chalaza starts with a CH, but it has the K sound. And what that is this white little ropey stuff at the top of an egg. Can you see that right there? It's this white ropey stuff. And that connects the egg yolk to the inside of the egg shell, holding it in place. There's a chalaza at the top, and then there's also a chalaza at the bottom. It's much harder to see down here because it is smaller. And there's the top chalaza. The next part on our list is the egg cell. It's a small white spot on the yolk that shows that this egg has been fertilized by a rooster. And I don't know if you can see this little white spot right here. That is the egg cell. So this egg, if we would have put it in the incubator, it would have grown into a little chick. See that little white spot right there? That shows that this is a fertilized egg. The next one on the list is the shell, but this has been cracked. You guys know what the shell is. And the next one down is the yolk. And you guys know that this big yellow thing in the middle is the yolk. And this actually is the food for the chicken while the chick is developing inside the egg. Okay, so now Mr. Mehlschau's here to help me. We're going to use this candler. It's basically a little flashlight, and we're going to use it to see what eggs are fertilized, which ones are growing. So Mr. Mehlschau, can you get out our first egg? Okay. Right there. Can you guys see that air cell? This is an air cell right here. And that is one of the first things we look for when we're looking to see if an egg is fertilized. This one is fertilized and it is growing a little chick. Let's see. Number 2. Oh, this one also looks fertilized. It also has an air cell. This one looks great. All right, 2 are fertilized, growing. All right, number 3. This one, I see a little air cell. Oh, there's our incubator rotating the chicks. It does that every 45 minutes, all day and night. I don't think this one is fertilized because it has a little air cell, but I do not see any veins that show that there's any kind of development. I do not think this one is developed. I'm going to leave this one out because I don't want this one to stay in, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. Okay, let's check on another one. These dark ones are really hard to tell because the shell is so dark. Oh, but that one has a very nice air cell. That one looks really good. All right, so we're gonna keep that one in. That's 3. Let's try this one. Oh, this one looks great. This one also has a really well-defined air cell. So we will keep this one. Oh my goodness, so many of them are fertilized. I'm so excited, you guys. This little white one. Let's see here. Oh, I think this one looks great. I see a vein right here. I see the air cell and I see the vein. Can you move it around a little bit more? Okay. Let's see, is this our last one? This is our last one. Oh, that's a great air cell right there. Yep, that one looks great. So we have 6 out of our 7 eggs are fertilized and growing little chicks. Okay, so now the reason why we want to candle these guys is because if one of these eggs was not fertilized and it was kept in this warm and moist environment, there's a really good chance that it could get rotten. And we don't want it to get rotten inside the incubator because as all that bacteria and everything grows, gases are being let off inside the eggshell, and that causes a lot of pressure inside that eggshell, so it turns into kind of an egg bomb. And if anything would even lightly touch that shell, it could explode. And this actually happened to me before. I was candling my eggs a little bit later on in the incubating process, and I saw one of them was not growing a chick. So I went to take it out and put it in my laundry room sink. And as soon as that little shell just barely touched the sink, it exploded, and it smelled so bad. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the original Charlotte's Web cartoon movie, but in there the little rat Templeton finds a rotten egg and it cracks, and it is so stinky. So we want to make sure that we don't leave a rotten egg inside our incubator, because if it would explode inside our incubator, all of that bacteria would get all over our healthy little eggs, and it could penetrate through the eggshell, through the membrane, and get into our healthy little egg, and it could kill the little chick. So we want to make sure that we don't leave an unfertilized, undeveloping egg inside our incubator. So there we go. 6 out of the 7 eggs look healthy. I probably will candle them one more time in a few days just to double check, because I don't want an egg bomb going off in there. But tomorrow during Zoom, we will talk all about it. Okay? See you guys later. Bye-bye.